whole massage.
Little taste test. 2026 goals. My eyes literally started to water. That's crazy. And welcome back to today's vlog. How are you guys doing? How is the new year treating you guys? I feel like my 2026 definitely started off with a bang because I had winter break and then I went back to work, and this week I've officially been getting back into the routine of it. Now this morning I planned to wake up so early, but that clearly did not happen. It is almost 1 o'clock. Normally I feel like I would be mad at myself for like not waking up early enough and getting things done. Then I realized today is my day off, and if I want to sleep in a little bit, I should be able to do that. I figured today, since I slept in, it would be the perfect day to just like slowly take care of myself and find the comfort in my routine. Since I don't really have any like deadlines today, like nowhere to be at a certain time and stuff like that, I can just take my time and get things done. As you guys saw earlier, I had made like a little apple cider vinegar shot. That is actually supposed to help with like your overall gut health. So fingers crossed your girl can keep that an actual habit in 2026. I think what would really help me right now is to do like a little mini micro clean in my apartment. Just kind of go around my apartment, pick things up. So let's get to it. Officially that time that we are going to the gym. And let me just tell you guys, I do not want to go right now. Like, I was really cozy just cleaning my apartment, and now I'm like, great, gym time. And today is a upper body day, but I just thought I would genuinely keep it real with you guys because this is very realistic. Half the time when I go to the gym, I like don't want to go. I like working out, that's the thing. Like, I love working out and like taking that time for myself, but it like takes me a good 5-10 minutes to like really get into my workout. Look who joined us. But we're gonna go to the gym, we're gonna get it together. If you're a real one and have been here for a while, I forget which vlog it was, but I opened up about my alopecia that I had, and you guys, it's growing. Anyways, I need to stop stalling and just get to it because I cannot avoid going to the gym. We cannot forget deodorant. I am not trying to smell at the gym. Body spray. Since it's upper body day, we're wearing the Nike free runs. Alright you guys, I am up from my workout and it is time to meal prep. I was gonna make this pasta that we have. This is Suddenly Selling pasta. She is not the healthiest thing in the world, but you know what? She is just so good. This is like childhood for me. But then I ran into the issue that I am missing a key ingredient in this pasta, which is mayo. And it's like the key ingredient. There's really nothing else I can substitute in for it to make it taste the same. So I went through my pantry and my refrigerator and this is what I have gathered. I found 2 different kinds of box pasta that's still good. This is just spaghetti pasta and this is the elbow pasta. I found a jar of marinara and then I found some hot dogs. If I'm being sober with you guys, this is not my first option to like prep, but I want to meal prep for tonight and then tomorrow. So I think we're gonna throw it back to a childhood meal that I used to have all the time, which is like spaghetti with hot dogs in it. Normally hot dogs would not be my first choice. It would be ground beef, but we don't even have ground beef. Unfortunately, I think I have to use these, but you know what? We gotta do what we gotta do. This is how it turned out. But before I like start to unwind for the night, I am gonna do a little taste test because how can I not? I'm gonna get a money bite. Cheers. Yep. Now some people might think that this is like so weird, but I don't know, something about it. It's like childhood. Brings me back. Cheers. It is self-care time. Also, let's not talk about the fact that I've changed into like 3 different outfits this video. I swear I'm still wearing the same outfit from earlier, but I just put this like oversized jacket on because I love oversized things. Anyways, I am actually going to be hair oiling my hair because I think this is like day 3 hair, but I love hair oiling, especially on hair wash days because then like the next day my hair is like super fresh. I can just style it and call it a day. So I wanted to show you guys the products that I use. So these are the 2 oils that I use. This is the Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil infused with biotin. And then this one is just a mist. It's a usual hair mist that I have. I have one of these like little hair massager or like hair, what is this called? One of these. Always have a hair clip. So the first oil I use is this one, the one that has like the little applicator situation. And then I'll just easily like put it into my scalp. And I just go all the way from above and then work my way back up. Do this to the other side. And then I make sure all my hair is to the back. And I take one last thing and I go all the way on the back of my head. So once I have all of that on my scalp, I will massage for quite a while actually. This just feels like a whole massage, not even gonna lie. Once I've like given it a good massage, I will take my hair and I will split it into two and pull it to the front. Then I go in with this mist and I just mist my ends. I swear after this my hair smells so good. Also, this is one of the things I feel like help my alopecia grow. Now that my ends are completely misted, I take this hair oil again and then I'll take my hair like this and then literally like just massage it into my ends here. We take our clip, we put the hair up, and I literally just keep this in for like maybe an hour, 2 hours. We have officially made it to the last part of the vlog. We are going to be talking about our 2026 goals, and I'm so excited. So before we get into goals for 2026, a little reflection of 2025. She was a crazy one. She was an emotional one. If you know, you know, your girl took like 6 months off of literally social media in general. I had a lot of growing up to do, a lot of life dramatic changes that I was not expecting to be going through like at all. But I will say I have reflected a lot emotionally, mentally, all of the things, and I feel like my new intentions and my new goals actually tailor to me and are actually going to make a difference in my life. So starting with the word of the year, I feel like setting a word for the year just kind of keeps your intention for the year and like gives purpose even when it doesn't feel like there's purpose. My word of the year is going to be discipline, because I feel like one of the things I learned in 2025 is that you're not always going to have motivation like to literally do anything. Like this morning I woke up, you guys, and I did not want to go to the gym. I went to the gym, but only because I knew, oh, yesterday I didn't work out and I said I would work out today. I need to actually follow through on the things I'm telling myself and saying and actually go, because all it's going to do is feed back into myself. It's not going to feed back into anyone else. So more of the story is I went to the gym. And also I feel like discipline just like retrains your brain. You will not always have motivation, and unfortunately that is the reality of it. We may have motivation for a few days and then we fall off, and then there goes our goals. So I ended up making a little Notion like list, and this is basically where I wrote down like my 3 intentions for this month or my 3 goals for this month. And then this one actually breaks it down week by week. So on here I have 4 weeks, and then at the end of the week I'll just check in with myself and see what worked, what didn't work. So for the month of January, my main focus or theme of this month is to have all of my habits become a routine. And that's exactly what this video is literally about, is literally me making sure that any habits that I want to align with my lifestyle become routine, things that I don't even have to think about. Now, one thing I will say about this is I am someone who will shove every healthy habit in my routine, even if it feels like it's too much. And I'm trying this month to refrain from that. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like when I see all of these people on YouTube or Instagram doing all of these healthy habits, squeezing like 10 to 12 healthy habits in a day, I feel like I should be doing them too. Little Miss Perfectionist over here. I realized that doing that, and I did that a lot last year, some of these habits don't even align with my lifestyle. So only choosing the ones that align with my lifestyle are the ones that I'm going to implement, because maybe 6 months later life is going to look different and you can implement a different habit that you couldn't fit into this chapter of your life. So more of the story is don't force these habits, do the ones that tailor to your lifestyle. Now on to my 3 goals. I wanted to do more content gigs, and I wanted to film more for YouTube. I wanted to have more dance sessions, which I feel like I haven't had as many as I want to, but I have been dancing more the last like week, so I'm gonna say that's a check so far. This is also for the whole entire of January, so we're starting off the first week very, very strong. And then the last one is I wanted to read more, which if you saw my last vlog, I ended up getting a library card and I went and got a couple of books. I actually started this book that I told you guys about. It says no one can change your life except for you, and so far I've only gotten past like half the first chapter, but you know what, it has definitely taken me off of my phone, which was like the big goal. I want to like feed my brain and actually put some knowledge in there. Now we have our weekly check-ins, which I did mine this morning. My wins for this week, by the way, it's January 9th when I'm filming this, so it's basically the end of the week for me. Started having a more intentional attitude. This one, I am so proud that I started to implement this. Having an intentional attitude, but this just goes so far. Challenges this week have been to fix my sleeping schedule. It is so bad. And then one thing I'm proud of, catching myself telling stories in my head. Oh my goodness. I have to thank my mentor for this one. Love her so much. The last thing that I wanted to show you guys and talk about was vision boards. Now I know a lot of people like to go all crazy and make it like a whole craft, and as much as I would have loved to do that this year, the stars just did not align that way. It was much easier for me to just set a fun wallpaper and have an intention behind it. So the wallpaper that I chose was to trust the process, and I feel like this being here as my wallpaper is a lot more intentional for me than a huge like frame of all these different things. I feel like when I have all of these different things, like whether it's on a wallpaper or whatever it is, sometimes it can overwhelm me, if I'm being honest, and trusting the process is something that I really want to like make sure I lean into, along with discipline. If you're a person watching this and sometimes feel behind in life, like you're getting too old to be able to do your certain passions, just please know that you are not alone, because I feel like I need to start trusting the process more and understanding that even though my life looks a little bit different right now, I feel like just trusting the process and knowing that the universe has a plan for you. I have been yapping so much in this vlog, so if you are a real one and stay till the end, just know it means the absolute world to me. Stay tuned every single Sunday for a new vlog, and I had so much fun sharing these last couple days with you guys. So make sure you're subscribed, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Mwah! Bye!